Today, children, I will discuss with you the format for writing an informal letter. I have already told you the format in class 9, but children still tend to make small mistakes while writing the format. So I am revising it with you so that you are thorough with the correct format. Informal letters are those letters which you write to your family members, relatives, friends and acquaintances, that is other people whom you know. They are written in a friendly manner, as if you are talking to the person to whom you are sending the letter. When you are writing to an elderly person, be careful that you use respectful and courteous language. But when you are writing to your friend, you can be a bit casual in your language. For writing letters, we will be using the block method. In this method, we start writing everything from the left hand margin. That is the address, the date, salutation, everything will start from the left hand side next to the margin. So the first thing that we start with is on top, we will write the sender's address. Sender's address is the address of the person who is sending the letter, that is your address. So you will write your address in a straight line next to the margin. First you will write the house number or building number, then the street or road name, then the next line you will write the name of the area or locality, and in the next line you will write the name of the city. See, be careful children that when you are writing the address, all the words in the address should start with a capital letter. I have seen R of road written with a small r, that is wrong. So see that all the words in the address start with a capital letter. Then sometimes I have seen children writing half the name of the road on one line and half on the next line, like Kacheri on top and road on the next line, and then putting a comma and then writing Katra. That is also a wrong method. Use separate lines, children, for writing the name of the road, the name of the locality and the name of the city, all in separate lines. Then after the address, you leave one line and then comes your date. The date will be written in ordinal number, that is first, second, third, like that. For that you will write the number and then the last two letters of the word, like seventh. So the last two letters of seventh is TH. So you will write 7 and then TH next to it. In the same way, for first, 21st and 31st, you will be writing ST. For second and 22nd, you will be writing ND, the last two letters of the word second. And for third and 23rd, you will be writing RD. So in this way, you will write the number, the date, and then comes the month. You will start the month with a capital letter and write the full name of the month, no short forms. Then after the month, you put a comma and then the full year also, 2020. Then after the date, again you leave one line here and then comes the salutation. Salutation means the greeting. And in informal letter, you always start the salutation with dear or my dear. And then the person to whom you are sending, you write the name of that person. If it is mother, father, you write mother and father, just like that. If it is for your friend, then you write only the first name of your friend, no surname, only the first name. So you write like this, dear mother, and then put a comma. Don't forget the comma, children. After the salutation, you again leave one line and start your first paragraph from the margin. Now your letter can be divided into mainly 3 paragraphs. And your first paragraph, you will start from the margin. Children, don't leave 2 finger distance, because that you do in your traditional method. In block method, you straight away start from the margin without leaving space. Now your first paragraph, you will start by writing 2 or 3 sentences asking about the well-being of the person to whom you are sending the letter. You can write something about yourself also. Then in the first paragraph itself, you will write the gist of the letter. That is, in short, the reason as to why you are writing the letter. And that gist you will get in your question itself, because the question will tell you what to write. So that will be written as gist in the first paragraph. Then after the first paragraph, you start your second paragraph from the margin. You leave one line and then start the second paragraph. Now the second paragraph should have all the details related to what is asked in the question. So it should take at least 6 to 8 good sentences to write your second paragraph. You can, children, divide the second paragraph into 2 paragraphs also, and see that you mention all the points. Like, for example, if you are asked to write a letter to your mother, telling her the reason as to why you want to become a doctor and not an engineer, then you can write 3-4 sentences as to why you want to become a doctor, and 2 or 3 sentences as to why you are not interested in becoming an engineer. So in this way, you write solid 6 to 8 good sentences in the second paragraph related to what is asked, what you are supposed to write. Then after the second paragraph, again you leave one line and start your third paragraph from the margin. Now the third paragraph should have something related to what you have already written in the second paragraph. The ending should be like that. Like, for example, I hope that you will understand my opinion and allow me to become a doctor, or support me in fulfilling my dream of becoming a doctor. Like that you will end, something related to the matter that you have already mentioned in the letter. And then you will end with a sentence conveying regards to elders in the family and love to younger ones. Then, children, after the third paragraph, again you leave one line and then your subscription will come. Yours lovingly. When you are writing to your very near and dear ones, like your mother, father, or your brother or sister, you can write yours lovingly. When you are writing to your uncle, aunt, or any other relative, you can write yours affectionately. If you are writing to your friend, you can also write your loving friend. And here also, children, be careful when you are writing yours. There should be no apostrophe before the S. I have seen children writing yours with an apostrophe S. That is wrong. So yours and lovingly, affectionately, whatever. And after that you will put a comma. Don't forget the comma. Then just next line you will write your name. Only your first name, no surname there. In this way you will end the letter. So children, this is the format of the informal letter. Strictly follow all these things and see that you don't make a single mistake in any of these, in the address, the date, salutation, subscription, or anywhere. Because if you make even a single mistake, you will lose the mark allotted for that particular point. You will lose the whole mark allotted for that point. So strictly follow this format and write it correctly when you are writing a letter.